Emmerdale's Louise Jameson has confirmed the ultimate pain that awaits Mary when Celia strikes. The stakes are high as the long-awaited moment finally arrives. Celia Daniels' shadow continues to loom over the village, and it now looks as though Mary Goskirk is about to walk straight into the eye of the brewing storm. What makes this twist all the more chilling is that Mary is completely unaware of the danger she is in. She returns home, expecting familiar warmth, but instead is met with a suffocating tension. Viewers have seen April Winds's family crushed at Celia's hands. The villain's threats escalate to terrifying levels, from slitting throats to burning down the house. Celia is ready to attack anyone who gets in her way. And because Mary is so closely tied to her family, she becomes an easier target than ever. When Mary enters the house, the strange, awkward silence immediately leaves her confused. She has a strong feeling that something is wrong. Rona, though she doesn't yet understand the full extent of the danger, knows her mother is in danger, and that awareness pushes the family to the brink of collapse. This moment shows how far Celia's network has spread. Anyone who has anything to do with April is no longer safe. Louise Jameson describes Mary's return home with terrifying clarity. Mary comes in with the instincts of a veteran journalist, trying to find out why the family is behaving so strangely. But as Louise shares, the audience knows the whole truth from beginning to end. This Shakespearean style of storytelling makes the action more tense and tragic, because the audience knows everything while Mary is completely blind. Every second, every minute is filled with a sense of uncertainty. And then the unnamed event strikes. Louise calls it trauma on a large scale. She didn't reveal the details, but the way she portrayed it was enough to make viewers shudder. It was clear that this was not a small emotional wound, but a shock that could tear the whole family apart beyond repair. Louise's account of the story shows the seriousness of the show's plot. She said that she rewatched the episodes with the same tension that the audience was experiencing, and praised the script for being built like a tragic symphony. She called it a Greek tragedy, and that was absolutely accurate. Celia's story was uncompromising, painful and humane, exposing the dark corners of modern-day seduction and slavery, while still maintaining the emotional depth of the characters. What she said about Mary was even more touching. Louise expressed her deep love for playing a woman who was outspoken, liberal, intelligent, emotional, unpredictable but very real. Perhaps that's what makes Mary so endearing to audiences. She's flawed, but brave. She's messy, but sincere. A familiar aunt, saying what others think but no one else dares to say. But that very sentiment makes the coming pain all the more intense. Mary's courage and openness could become a weakness that Celia exploits, turning her strength into weakness. As the story continues, it's hard not to fear that Mary will be pushed to the limit. Something devastating is about to happen, and the consequences could turn the Goskirk family's world upside down.